Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Energy Forecast for May 26, 2022. I'm Arlene Grace, an intuitive energy coach, master numerologist, and channel. So today's energy, the mood today, and you've probably been feeling it this entire week, has been quite emotional, right? We've been feeling a lot of our own emotions. Many of them have been rising up. We've been playing with this theme in Mercury retrograde, with what really felt like to me this theme of do you choose yourself, right? And in this emotional schematic of the energy, there's also this beautiful lens today, in this mood, to really bring things into harmony, to an invitation to see the beauty of life. And with this mood, that we have the energy of the Six of Clubs and the One. And the One is always the beginning of things. It's a new thought, it's a new idea. It is an epiphany, an aha. It's an opportunity to begin a journey, right? A thought that is taking you on a journey. It could be even a shift in an idea and a letting go that may have happened earlier on this week. And with the Six of Clubs, it really speaks to the truth. It speaks to integrity. It speaks to listening to our higher mind, to God, to Source, to Creator, and to trust, right? To trust our own inner guidance and to trust that gut instinct, to listen deeply within to what our heart is really desiring. And so today it's this new idea, this new thought, this new belief, perception, whatever that may be for you, and bringing that in alignment with our heart, right? And so the vision that I get is of this man. So this man wakes up in this room and it very much looks like a living room. And he's sitting there on the couch and he wakes up and he sees this 80-inch TV in front of him, beautiful TV. And in walks Ted Danza. I don't even know. And so Ted Danza walks in and he sits beside him and he says, well, you're dead. Just wanted you to know, you've died. And so now that you're dead, we want to watch. We're going to watch your life. We're just going to watch a couple of the reels that, you've experienced in your life. And this guy, Bob, he's like, okay. And so Ted Danza presses play or turns on TV and his life starts to play. And in that he is, seeing all of these different aspects of his life, all of these different stories, these different experiences. And he's watching. And so he has this one experience where he's under this belief that his girlfriend is cheating on him, right? And so he has this belief, he believes it to be true, and he's projecting this onto his girlfriend. And his girlfriend, really, he's watching now, and his girlfriend is planning this big, huge surprise. This guy, his birthday's coming up, and so she's talking to his friend, and she's, secretly texting, and she's sending him messages, and together, his friend and his girlfriend are setting up this beautiful, extraordinary surprise party and gift. And the man that's sitting on the couch, Bob, he's busy and he's watching this and he's seeing how they are actually coordinating this party, but he, in judgment, in this belief that she's cheating, he actually breaks up with her even before the party happens, even before the birthday happens. And he falls into this, oh, woe is me, right? And so in that, as this movie continues, he actually sees that his girlfriend is heartbroken. His friend is heartbroken because now they're no longer friends. And in this, heartbrokenness, they actually end up coming together, soothing each other's hearts, falling in love, getting married, doing all of those things. But really, it's because he believed it to be true. And so he couldn't see any other possibility. He could only see what he saw and what he thought and what he was correlating to what he saw, that experience actually happened for him. And so in the continuation of his own story, he's now driving down the street and he's really pissed off. He's really angry and he's speeding and he's got to get to work. He can't miss work. He can't be late. And he's not hearing his own intuition. And his intuition is saying, hey, get off the highway. Just get off the highway, exit here. And he doesn't. And so it's exit at this one. And he doesn't. And so now he gets stuck in what is a car accident, right? And so now he's stuck in traffic for 2 hours, can't get to work. And he's watching that he's ignoring his own intuition. He's watching that he actually chose to not listen, and he caused his own grief because he believed what he saw on the highway and his own thoughts of, I need to get to work, this is the fastest way, that he caused that he could have veered off the highway so many times. And so now, being late for work, he gets to work and now he's fired because he's been late a couple of times. He's being a jerk. He actually projects onto his boss and he's fired. And he, cleans off his desk and he gets up and he gathers his things. And now his mind is going into, oh, woe is me. Where am I going to get my money? How am I going to get paid? How am I going to pay the rent? So his mind is going all the way into the past and he's freaking out. And so he's just like, he's angry, he's pissed off, he's frustrated, he's blaming his girlfriend, he's blaming the what happened in traffic. He's, all over the place. And so in that, he doesn't see the possibility of, money. He's walking by $100 bill that's right there on the street, and he actually kicks it as he walks by. And as he's grumbling to himself, he doesn't see that there's actually a help wanted sign that is at a place that he would love to work at, like a place that he would just enjoy working at because he loves to do what they do there. And so he misses that sign. He just keeps on going and he's grumbling and he's pissed off. And so he's not seeing the possibilities that are available to him. He just keeps on going, grumbling, pissed off, doing all the things. And so he's now in another experience, and he's remembering a time where he saw his mom and his mom was yelling at his grandmother, right? And they're having this fight and they're bickering and he's watching this, and he goes back and he's yelling at his mom and he's yelling at her for being, this and that, and he's judging her and he's blaming her. And in this, he's sitting on the couch and he's seeing how he's actually acting as his mom did to, or as his mom did to his grandmother. And he's seeing how he's actually become that. Like, he's seeing the mirror of that. And so in this, he's again causing his own suffering. And so, Bob looks at Ted Danza, God, he's representing God here. And he's like, okay, I'm done, enough. And so God, Ted Danza, whatever, he looks at him and he says, do you see how you saw life as though it was this 80-inch television in front of you? That you were so focused on everything that you saw right in front of you that you missed all of these opportunities, you missed all of these possibilities, you missed life. That you were so stuck in seeing life as what you saw and believed to be true that you continued to cause your own suffering. Did you see how your life was just a continuation of the same thing over and over and over again? And he says, here you are and you're reviewing your life. Now, if I were to allow you to go back to Earth, would you be different? Would you live your life different? Would you live your life with possibility? Would you only focus on the 80 inches that you see? Or would you allow yourself to see beyond that into the possibilities? Would you actually shift your own thinking, shift your own perceptions? Would you allow yourself to live in this life that we just watched? Were you truly living? Or were you under this hypnosis of life, expecting things to be a certain way, and so they were, believing things to be a certain way, and so they were, living life as though it was hard, and so it was, seeing just what was in front of you. And so, of course, Bob's like, yeah, give me another chance. I would love to have another chance. I would love to live life in Technicolor. I would love to live life with more. I would love to live life. And so Ted Danza, God, creator, universe, source, his higher self, whatever, says, okay, done. And so Bob wakes up in his bed. And so this is your invitation today. Your invitation today is to see your life and how you're viewing it. Are you seeing everything as to be true? Are you busy making correlations of, oh, well, I did this action, which means this is going to happen? So you're living life through correlation, making all of these connections, right? If I do this for my husband, then my husband will do this. If I do this for my kids, then later on in life, they will take care of me. If I do this here now, right? Living life with all of these little programs, these little boxes, 80-inch TVs everywhere. Or are you willing to just do away with that and play with possibility? Play with life. So notice how you are experiencing your life. Notice if you are under the hypnosis of life, where you seem to be doing the same thing day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. You have a weekend and then back to the same thing. And if you are and you enjoy that, perfect. But if you're looking for something more, are you willing to shift it? Are you willing to disrupt your own reel, your own movie? Are you willing to create a new story? Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share and I will be happy to respond. Happy Thursday. Sending so much love and I will see you in the spaces. Bye for now.